The 1964 Chevy Nova station wagon is the station wagon version of the first generation Chevrolet Nova. This was one of the many station wagons offered in the 1960s. At that time, station wagons, or estate cars, were a popular vehicle choice for families because of their ability to carry large loads and small groups of people without the need for a larger van. Station wagons were essentially the minivans of the 60s and 70s. Family cars with lots of carrying room for luggage and passengers. The Hot Wheels casting portrays a custom Chevy Nova four-door wagon with molded luggage in the rear cargo area. Okay, fandom presents it very well, and I have to say, this Chevy Nova wagon is a stupendously good-looking Hot Wheels car. I don't even know where to start at. But I think overall, the real reason this car is such a standout is the red paint and the stripe work and the wheels. That's actually about all this car is, because it doesn't have a lot of tempo up front. It doesn't have a lot of tempo in the rear. But what it does have just meshes very well and makes it for a stupendously good looking car. This car, I predict, will wind up in a premium set at some point in time. Guaranteed. It's that good. Okay, let's go into detail about this car. Starting on the left side and going to the right here. First of all, we see that chrome bumper. Very nice looking. Now the chrome's in the same color as the base, so, and I believe that feels like a plastic base, so that's a plastic chrome right there. Nicely done. It looks great. That's what the car would have looked like in real life. Then coming on across that rear quarter panel there, got the Hot Wheels logo in white or light gray. Looks fantastic. The swoosh looks really good. We've got a white grayish stripe going all the way down to the front of the car. Then we've got a black stripe, pinstripe going all the way across the side of the car. Looks fantastic. Really accents the car really well. Now, the car looks like it has a bit of a indent in the side panel there for those stripes, but it doesn't. I put my fingernail on it, and it doesn't have an indent at all, but it looks like it has an indent. Now, it does have an indent above the wheels there. That actually does exist, and you can see it there. Coming on up, we've got the windows in clear glass. We've got a white painted roof, which really accents the red very, very well. Coming over to the door, we've got a painted door handle. We've got a quarter window in the rear passenger window. The passenger windows on the front and rear doors are opened, and we do have a quarter window in the front passenger door as well. At the bottom of the door, we got a thick stripe, really, really nice. Really accents the car very, very well. Coming on up to the front, we've got those teardrop fender wells where the wheel is deep inset in there. Looks just fantastic. I love it. Just absolutely love that. And then these wheels are really good as well. They are the retro slot wheels, and they look really good. They've got the lug nuts on there. They've got the slots. It's a good 5-spoke wheel with a deep dish inset on that. I love the wheels on this, and I love the low profile tires. Now, you probably couldn't get this in the early 60s. I'm not an expert on 60s cars. Somebody that knows better than I. Could you get this type of wheel and tire combination in the 60s? I kind of doubt it, but I'm not going to say it's impossible. But here in 2023, you can certainly get it, and it would make a car like this just look great. And on this Hot Wheels, it looks really good. Okay, let's come on around. Looking at the front of this car, first thing you'll notice is that black stripe, that pinstripe that goes all the way down the side of the car. It does come all the way to the front headlight. Looks great. Now, the black stripe, it could be blue. It's one of those tricky colors that it's almost like, is that blue? Is that a dark navy blue or is that a black? Regardless, it looks really good. I think black is the color, but a navy blue would look good on there as well against that red. The headlights and the bumper and the grille are all done in the chrome color, that chrome plastic that the base is done in. They look perfectly natural and look really fantastic. Then you come up on the hood and you've got the racing stripes, couple of small pinstripes and then thick stripes on the hood. Looks fantastic. Love the car. Love the look. While we got the car turned to its left side, I wanted to point out 3 additional things on the sides of these cars. First of all, there's a divot behind the front bumper. Really nice little touch that would have occurred on the real car. Secondly, this car has no side mirrors, no door mirrors. And then third, on this left side, there is a gas filler cap location in the die-cast metal body. Very nicely done. Now, one thing this car also has is windshield wipers. Wanted to point that out. I'll show them to you later on when we do a top-down view of the car. But side view, basically the same on the left as the right, same tempo. Since this is a mainline car, it doesn't have a lot of tempo on its rear end. And that's to be expected. Most of the Hot Wheels mainline cars don't have tempo either on the front or on the rear, or sometimes on neither end, okay? So let's just keep that in mind. You see the gas cap there. Then on the actual rear, you see the glass in the back window. You see the squared up window, really nicely done. You see the taillights done in the molding. You can see the molding of the trunk lid, very nicely done. You can see the bumper and how it has the little ridges in the bumper there, the molding there in the base color. Looks great. We've got a couple of mufflers, we've got a couple of tailpipes in the chrome of the base as well. Then we have, I think it's a muffler underneath. That jaggedy object there looks like a muffler to me, because when we flip it over on its side, we'll see that it does have the exhaust pipes coming out of that, what looks to be a muffler. I suppose it could be a gas tank, or, well, no, it's not the differential, because flipping it over, you can see the differential there. Now, coming on around, you can see, like I said, the differential. You can see a drive shaft. You can see the exhaust pipes coming down the middle of the car there. You can see the standard Hot Wheels swoosh and the name of the car, made in Malaysia, all those sorts of things. You can see the transmission. You can see the oil pan. A lot of stuff modeled underneath this car. You can see suspension elements. It's a fantastic car. Look at those rivets that are in the bottom of the car as well. Really cool looking. Now, let's flip it over. Take a look real quick at the top of the car. Once again, I mentioned the paint scheme on the top of the car. Very nicely done in white. Looks fantastic. I always did like a white top on a car. The BMW Minis, or the Mini Coopers that are out there that have the white paint on the roof of the car, love it. Just absolutely love it. Love a flag on the roof as well. Then you can see the windshield wipers on the car. And the only thing that really sticks out is the fact that there's no side mirrors on this car. Overall, a great car. I hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.